In my prayers, I was like, God, I am just so mad. I'm mad at me, I'm mad at you, I'm mad at this whole situation, because why would you get my hopes up about this module just for me to end up failing it? It was literally the end of my world. I cried so much about that. Okay, if I don't lack discipline, what is it? Am I just dumb? Like, am I dumb? She was like, okay, Onam, I need you to send me your transcript. This is when I was like, oh, like I'm not gonna get it. And then a couple days later, I received an email that said, congratulations, you have been selected to be a pure mentor. Guys, I literally screamed when I got that email. I was so excited, so happy. Guys, I made a subby yesterday. Oh my word. What's up, y'all? I haven't like spoken to y'all and just sat down and chit chatted in a while, so I'm gonna chit chat. Okay, I feel like I always do my thoughts audits at British gymnastics practice. I don't even know why, but it just is what it is. But I feel like I need to give you guys context about quite a number of things, and I just want to chat with my girls, you know. So first and foremost, I had to write a sub for economics, right? Let's start at the beginning. No, that's not the beginning, but we're gonna start there. I had to write a sub for economics, which that truly broke me. I know in that vlog, I think it was the exam seasons vlog, I was very like, oh, you know, like it happens, you know, it's not the end of the world, but it was literally the end of my world. I cried so much about that. Like, yo, guys, it was actually so hard for me, and I was trying to put a brave face and be all like, oh no, like everything works, you know, it's in the Lord's hands. But like, guys, that actually broke me. I was so defeated by that. I just, like, I think it was more so the fact that in first year I was struggling with economics. That was just that, right? But in second year, the first semester, I was doing well. I got a 70 for economics. I was like so happy. I was so like optimistic about my relationship with eco for this year, as in last year, second year. And then for me to end up, and then the second semester I was getting like 60s, okay, cool vibes, whatever. And then for in the exam to get such a bad mark, I was just so like bamboozled, you know. I was, that was not a fun time for me. I cannot lie. Like, I cried so much. I picked myself apart so much because of that. It was a lot. And I tried to kind of, you know, be very like optimistic about it, which naturally I'm not a very optimistic person, okay? But I tried to be very optimistic about it and be like, you know what, it's in the Lord's hands. You know, what he has planned out for me will come to pass, you know. But in my prayers, I was like, God, I am just so mad. I'm mad at me, I'm mad at you, I'm mad at this whole situation, because why would you get my hopes up about this module just for me to end up failing it? I was also berating myself. I'm like, maybe I wasn't studying hard enough, I wasn't putting enough hours towards studying, I wasn't disciplined enough. Which then there was just a random time when I was just going through all of these thoughts and stuff, and I remember, I don't know what I was talking to OA2 about, but we were talking, and then she randomly was like, you're one of the most disciplined people I know. So like, now I had to go back and I'm like, okay, if I don't lack discipline, what is it? Am I just dumb? Like, am I dumb? I wrote the sub did not feel like it went well, but it apparently went really well. And I have passed economics. I don't have to do economics this year. I was literally so scared. I viewed my marks on the last day of 2025. Like, it was literally 3-4 hours before before New Year. I was like sitting at the table with my mom and my grandma, and we were chatting, and I was on my laptop, and I think I was editing or something, and then I was just randomly like, I don't want to carry this with me into 2026. This, like, not knowing. And you know, because I had also told my mom when I came back home, I was like, I'm not viewing these marks ever. Like, I will view them when I have to register for final years modules, and then I'll see, oh, there's the option that I have to take economics 2B. Then I'll know that I had failed. If it's not there, that means I passed or whatever. And then I was just like, I don't want this to ruin the Cape Town trip, because registration was going to open when I was still in Cape Town, and I knew that I wanted to get registration over and done with as quickly as possible, so it would have to happen during that trip. So I don't want to feel the pain of having failed that module when I'm supposed to be up and about with my friends and my girls and having an amazing time in the city that never sleeps. SA version. Never sleeps in the sense of like sunset is like 9 o'clock. So yeah, I viewed my marks and I passed economics, and I was like, thank you God, because I was so stressed. And one of the things that scared me was, how am I going to tell my girls? Like, how am I going to go into the group chat with the girlies and be like, hey guys, so I failed economics? Like, guys, you guys don't understand. These girls push me so hard to be the best version of myself, both personally, academically, in every aspect of myself. They push me to be the best version of myself. And how am I gonna come to these beautiful, smart people and be like, hey, actually I am the duff? The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that I am going to be a peer mentor this year for the first years who are doing finance. This was literally just an act of faith. In around like September or something, I was not even September, I think closer to the beginning of the year, I was telling my friends, and I was saying, you know, like, I really want to be like a peer mentor for the first years, and like, I just want to be there for the intro to varsity and finance and just help them and lead them, you know. I felt like that was just something that I was being called to do, and I kept talking about it. And then I don't even remember who, but I think it was Azza, and she was like, just text Mary Ann, who is the first year's coordinator. And I was like, I don't remember her name. Like, I think it was Mary Ann, Sarah Ann, something Ann, you know. And then I went on LinkedIn and I found her, and I saw her email in her description. So I literally just emailed her and I was like, hey, my name is Unalana Lekete. I'm a second year Become Finance student. I am an average student. I don't even remember how many times I emphasized the fact that I'm an average student. I'm an average student, but I really want to be part of the first year's orientation week. Like, in any way that you think I can help out, I really want to do it. And then she emails me back saying, hi Una, like, I would love your help, but obviously there is a procedure, you know, that you have to go through before I can even offer you a spot. I'm like, okay, cool. We continue talking. We moved the talk over to WhatsApp, continued talking on WhatsApp. She had set a meeting. It was in one of my vlogs. I remember I had filmed that day. I was supposed to meet up with her on campus, but she totally forgot about our meeting, and our department was doing renovations and stuff. So even if I was able to meet her, we'd have to meet in like the garden or something, you know. So she was like, I totally forgot about our meeting. I'm so sorry, but we can reschedule it, or we can just do the meeting over call, right? So I was like, whichever feels good to you, I'm great with either option. It works, right? And then we had our call, and this was towards the end of the year, and she was basically just telling me that there are requirements that I'd have to meet, but we'll talk more about that in Jan, right? Then during the last week of the final semester last year, there was sent this like peer mentorship Google Forms on our groups. So I went into the Google form, I filled it in, gave my motivation of why I think I'd be a good candidate to be a peer mentor and all the shandy, right? I think I took a screenshot. If I did, I'll put it over here, but if I didn't, then yeah, just know I put my heart and my soul into that motivation. Okay, then beginning of Jan comes. Mary Ann had told me we'll talk more about this in early Jan, just like text me in early Jan, right? I text her like on the 5th or something, and I'm like, hey, like, it's me again. And she was like, okay, Onam, I need you to send me your transcript. This is when I was like, oh, like, I'm not gonna get it. Like, I'm not gonna get it. I sent her my transcript on her email, and then she's like, okay, Ona, I saw it. I need my peer mentors to have an average of 65 and above. So I need you to and like, I saw your transcript, it's cool, fine, whatever. But I want to ask you how you're going to maintain the average you already have now, you know, how you're going to maintain your average. And then how you're not going to let your academics be affected by you being a peer mentor, because the biggest thing is your academics, right? So if I feel as if you wouldn't be able to juggle the two and your academics is going to take a hit because of it, then I can't put you as a peer mentor, right? I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm sweating bullets, like I am not okay. I'm like, okay, here's my motivation, you know, saying things, da 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 da. Then she's like, okay, Anam, I will put you up for consideration. I said, oh, she's just scared to tell me no, like just tell me I didn't make it. And then a couple days later, I received an email that said, congratulations, you have been selected to be a peer mentor. Guys, I literally screamed when I got that email. I was so excited, so happy, just oh my word, like what? And I got the email when I was in Cape Town, but I had deleted all my apps because I was filming, my storage got full, I had to delete apps, da 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 da. But I got the email when I was in Cape Town, but I saw the email when I got back to Zanin, and I was just so happy. I prayed and I thanked God, because what, guys, when I say I'm an average student, I mean I'm an average student. My average is probably just 65. And even in my motivation, I was like, I know there are probably better candidates out there on paper who have applied for this position and everything, but I swear there will be no one who's going to put as much energy, time and effort into this job. Like, I am passionate about this, which is why I literally sought you out months and months ago. Well, I didn't say it like that, but you know, I'm passionate about this. I want to do this with my heart and soul. I feel as if I'm called to be like a big sister to these first years, and I feel like I have a lot of nuggets of knowledge that I can impart onto them that is going to be, I don't know, it's going to push their trajectory even faster than it already would with just the basic help from any other mentor. And yeah, now I'm a peer mentor. I have been working almost every single day on my like mentorship program, because I have to meet with my group for an hour every week. I don't know how big my group is going to be. I'm going to find that out. But I need to meet with my group for an hour every week. I need to set aside an hour to do like one-on-one sessions. So if someone's like, hey, I'm struggling with accounting, can you help me? Da, 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 da. I need to have set aside an hour specifically for those one-on-ones. And then there's another hour that I need to set aside for meetings with Mary Ann to kind of give her a breakdown on how the previous week's meeting had went, da 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 da. And I also have to write like weekly like written reports on how things are going and stuff. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. Like, I am so geeked. And I just found out, was it yesterday or the day before, that I'm actually getting paid for this position, which I did not know, but thank you, Jesus. I was not going into this knowing that we were going to be paid or anything like that. But when I say that I feel a calling to teach, not even just teach, but just like, I knew from jump that I wanted to do this. From first year, I knew that I wanted to do this, you know. So I'm just so excited and so elated. But there's also a lot of pressure, because if my average drops below 65, I'm cut. Like, Mary Ann was very strict about it. She was like, I will not let this be a reason why you are not like reaching your full potential. I was like, period. But girl, what? So yeah, I don't want to disappoint my mentees. I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to disappoint my friends, because they're all like so happy and excited that I got this, because I think they also knew just how passionate I was about this. So yeah, we're gonna be a peer mentor. I'm so excited, so blessed beyond measure. Like, my heart is so full. Like, God has really been doing his big one for me, okay? Like, guys, yo, like, and he has been showing me his grace and his mercy and his love, and just blessing me with blessings that I didn't even know how bad I actually wanted. Even the Cape Town trip was such a big blessing, which I don't even take for granted. I had the time of my life in the mother city, y'all. Like, it was amazing. There were so many things that I didn't get to film because we were just so in the moment, but I remember that trip as if I'm there currently. Like, it was incredible, and I'm so blessed to have parents who were able to fund me for that trip. I'm blessed to have parents who trust me enough to just send me away on a girls trip to a city I've never been to, a city they've never been to, you know. It's just like, wow. Like, yeah, guys, Reba got into a uni. She's going to be in Pretoria, and I'm gonna be able to come and see her, and she's gonna be close by enough that I can go visit her if she's feeling down and homesick or whatever. She can come see me. Like, God has really been blessing me. He's been blessing me, but he's also been blessing those around me. I can't believe that this is my final year of uni. I feel like I just started yesterday. Coming from, you know, taking an unexpected gap year to now doing my final year. Crazy, 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 crazy. And yeah, guys, I'm just so happy and so blessed. So yeah, thank you guys to everybody who's been supporting me and sending me messages, like people that I know IRL and people who've just been texting me on like TikTok or whatever. Like, I see you guys and I appreciate every single cute little message you send. But yeah, that is me, y'all. I'm blessed. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. I didn't talk to you guys yesterday because there was just a lot happening and I was kind of shy to vlog. But the only thing that we did yesterday was give the first year students a crash course into first year, but also into UJ first year. And then we took them on a campus tour, and that was practically it. And then we had like a little meeting with our coordinator, Mary Ann, and then we all went home. So that was basically it. And then I took a fat nap because yesterday literally drained my energy. But it was a very good day. So right now I am up and I'm going to fetch Owen from Park Station because she said that she has like a lot of bags. So she didn't know how she was gonna haul all of them away from Park Station so that she's able to request an Uber. So I offered to go and help her out. Well, she asked me and then I said yes. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, and I'm currently waiting for my Uber. It is like 6 a.m. right now. So when we get back, I'm probably just gonna shower and everything, and then I'm gonna leave her in my room with my keys and stuff, and then she will sort herself out. Also, Leanda's moving in today, so when I get back from today's activities at the stadium, then I'm gonna see my girl. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. But anyway, I'm gonna go and wait for my ever loving mind. Okay, I am on my way across the bridge to go wait for the first years who don't know where the library is, because that's where we were supposed to meet. I'm out of breath, but that is what I'm doing right now. That if you're doing it was fine, but last night I got another migraine. But it was close to the time that I was going to sleep, so I just took some painkillers and I went to bed. And when I woke up, I was feeling okay. So give me all of you in exchange for me. No, I think it's still the same as before I was on the Hi y'all, happy Wednesday. I am on campus and I'm currently waiting for Mary, and we are wearing blue and white today, but she did find some like old UJ emblemed tops, so she's gonna give those us. We're gonna fit them first and then take the one that fits us the best, because our shirts took like way longer than they expected to get here, so we're definitely not getting them this week. But yeah, I'm actually just gonna wait here for her. I think she's already on campus. She said she was 10 minutes away when I was leaving Ray's, so she should be like on campus or like driving in. But yeah, that is the plan for today. We're just going to be in one of the venues, and she's just gonna be coordinating today's what is it called? Today's agenda, and then we're gonna give a campus tour, and then I have to take some kids to student finance and to go to the faculty to add like a module that they're missing to the transcript. But yeah, that's it. I feel like I look so cute today. And the sun is sunny, my skin is shining. Guys, I met a subby yesterday. Oh my word, like I was so geeked. Sana, if you see this, oh my god, I love you so much, first of all, for telling me that you're my subby and stopping me literally in the middle of the street. But also, please let me know who you are so I can like properly talk to you, because I feel like yesterday was such a fever dream. But thank you for saying hi and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Mary Ann to arrive, and then we're gonna start the day.
I think they do. They just.
How come when I see your name on my life screen, I already know what it means? I was rolling in his bed, you was rent free in my head. I thought I was done with that. Please, I wanna love another person. Can I please love another person this time? Me, I've been putting all this work in, and you still got a place in my mind. I just gotta be alright. I want it to be mine. Do you think this is foreplay? Be out of your mind. You tell me to ignore it, but you think that I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. I know when you said goodbye, you ain't mean no goodbye. Here we go. I know when you get to liking my pictures, it's time. Here we go. We go over and over and over slow. Soon as I finally meet someone else that I like, here we go. I know you'll never be a better person, 'cause I'm grown. You always outside, take your ass back home. Pulling up on me, boy, you wrong. I just gotta be your way. I want it to be mine. Don't you think this is foreplay? Just be out of your mind. You tell me to ignore it. Don't you think that I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried?
Hi y'all, I haven't talked to you guys today, but we did the library tour at APK, and then I had to climb the bus with these kids to get them to APB. I keep calling them kids, but yeah, to APB, and then I had to figure my way around APB to where they have to go, because y'all know I only know the 24-hour library here. But yeah, I got them settled, and they're going into the computer classes now. I'm just gonna go fish another student. She says she's by the gate. I'm unfit. Anyway, that is what is going on.